you doing okay? Are you actually doing okay? I wish I could give you a hug. Because I came here to say that the only one who thinks you're failing is you. The only one, because no matter what we project on others, they're not thinking as deeply as you are. They're not watching your every step and every move. Because it's not that serious and it's not that deep. It feels like it, though. It really does when you're in the thick of it, but there's people that love you. There's people that care. Sometimes we get in our way, but they are there. I'm feeling called to tell you that you've come a long way and you've gotten past so many things. You've done a lot of inner work. You've done a lot in the 3D as well. And I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, and you should be proud of yourself. Even just if you could start with a step, saying it out loud or in your head, in the mirror would be best. But just one step to appreciating yourself and how far you've come and what you've done to get here, because you've done a lot. It's been tiring, it's been frustrating, but you're still here, you're still going, and that's amazing. I'm feeling called to tell myself and you that maybe there's some things that we need to let go of, whether that's a habit, a perspective, I'm hearing a train of thoughts that we loop. Maybe our perspective on ourselves. Making small steps to love ourselves. And, that could be smiling in the mirror. That could be saying you love yourself. Even if it doesn't feel correct in the moment, eventually it will. But even when you're uncomfortable, even when people are looking, you should still choose what is best for you instead of pouring out into others' cups when you are empty. Because that's only going to lead to burnout. And we've had enough of that, We've had enough of putting ourselves in that cycle. And I want to let you know that you are not meant to be perfect. There is no perfect. But you are doing great and you are amazing. And in a sense, your imperfections are perfect. I don't know how to explain that. Maybe you'll just understand. But if you don't, start looking at things that you really love about yourself. That could be your laugh. That could be the way you hold people in conversations. That could be anything. I'm hearing ground yourself, whether that's nature. I like coming to this park, and I already came here earlier today. And I was gonna do a message, but I was so tired, and I just had to go home and take a nap. But I still wanted to come back, and I wanted to tell you that you're not failing. Even if in the 3D there's nothing to tell you that you're not, like to tell you that you're succeeding. Like, your desires are coming. I mean, I'm hearing that caterpillar and that butterfly phase. You're on the precipice, right? That's the word. I think. But keep your eye open for for the opportunities. And if you feel called to say no to some, then say no to them, because your gut will tell you what's right. Your gut knows what you need and what's best for you. And in due time, we'll see why we were called to make that choice, even if we can't right now. But you're doing better than you think. You're doing so much better than you think. I know we get in our heads a lot, but build a better cycle of repetitive thoughts, whether that's just an affirmation. One that I like is, I'm happy, I'm healthy, I'm rich, I'm wealthy, I am loved, I am safe, and I will love myself today. And you can change the I am with like I feel, or a bunch of different ones. But finding something that you can repeat to catch yourself, or when you catch yourself in that cycle of negative thoughts, to change the loop. Find something that you feel comfortable with, and even if it's uncomfortable a little bit at the beginning, you'll build a connection to your affirmations, and you'll build a feeling, and you'll build a visualization with it, and feelings in those, and things will come. Things are on their way. I know it's been a long, I want to say weeks and months, but it's probably been a few years. I heard 7 years, maybe 6. But and this whole time I've been talking, there's been a rainbow in the sky, but it's not raining. But it's just there in the distance. So even when it looks like the sun is setting, there's still light in the darkness, in the corners. Whether that's finding the beautiful in the mundane, or the little moments that you have in your routine, or finding happiness with building a routine and finding comfort through yourself in a routine. I know I'm looking everywhere, but I feel more comfortable looking everywhere than looking at the camera. So maybe don't focus on one thing. Whether that's our issues, our goals, maybe broaden our search and broaden what we think is available to us. If you think that you deserve $32,000 a month when Source is willing to give you $82,000 right now, if we're not looking for that, it might not show up. If we're not feeling with our visualizations and feeling with what we're connecting to, because you deserve so much better, my love. You deserve peace and love. I want to say serenity, but I don't fully know what that word means. Connection and balance, especially with yourself. I know this message is kind of all over the place, but I'm kind of just talking as I'm hearing, which I guess that's what channeling is, but I don't know. Find a flow that has value to you. Find a perspective that has growth and value to you. I'm hearing find a new hobby, or explore an old one in new ways. Like if you're into photography, I'm a photographer as well. And if you say you mainly do portraits, maybe go into abstract, yeah, an abstract mind, and go capture the way the light reflects, or the way the light casts a shadow, or squares the scene. I don't know how it falls on a corner. Find a new way to enjoy what you are already enjoying, or something that may be feeling dull now. And that could also mean stepping away for a little bit. If that means stepping away for 2 weeks because you've been striving for a year or a month, it doesn't matter how long. Maybe take 2 weeks to go to a different hobby. And when you come back, maybe you'll feel rejuvenated, or you can reevaluate how you want to move through your expression. But be the light in your life. Be the light for yourself. Be the light for your friends, for strangers. I love to compliment people, and this morning I went to the store and I just complimented this this lady's earrings that like were hearts, but they were like bedazzled, and like they're really bright pink, and they were really cool, and they matched her shirt. So I complimented her earrings and how it matched her shirt, and she was thinking how she'll be thinking about that all day, and it was just cute. And I'm asking you to give those compliments, to share your voice, to give your wisdom, because you are smart as heck. You're so much smarter than you think, and you have so much love to give, especially to yourself, because you deserve love all the same as everyone else. And if it looks dark, I'm here to tell you that light will shine again upon you. Source sees you, universe sees you, God sees you, whatever you may use. But you're not alone. As much as we feel it, or we can feel alone in the 3D. But ask for help. Ask for help from your friends if you need it. Ask for help from your guides. Affirmations are key right now in resetting how we think about ourselves. But I think that's it. I think you're doing so much better than you feel, and allow yourself to believe that. If this resonated, let me know. And if you feel called to comment, and I'll see you later.